Good morning, students. Today's our lesson is a quick review of all conditionals in English grammar. If you want to know how to use all these conditionals in English grammar, this video lesson is for you. The goal of our today's lesson: students will understand and be able to use conditional tenses in English, and students will be able to use the words when, if, would, unless to indicate conditional tenses. There are 5 types of conditionals in English grammar: zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, third conditional, and mixed conditionals. Conditional tenses are used to speculate about what could happen, what might have happened, and what we wish would happen. There are 5 main ways of constructing conditional sentences in English. In all cases, these sentences are made up of an if clause and a main clause. In many negative sentences, instead of if, we can use unless. First, here you can see the structure of all conditional sentences. First, let's speak about zero conditional. Zero conditional is used to describe things that are generally true. The tense in both parts of the sentence is the simple present tense. For example, if you heat ice, it melts. Yes, it's true. If you heat ice, it melts. You can see here if clause, simple present tense, and also in main clause, simple present tense. One more example. If the temperature goes down to 0°, water freezes. Yes, of course. If the temperature goes down to 0°, water freezes. If it rains, the grass gets wet. Yes, of course. If it rains, the grass gets wet. Okay, then zero conditional is used to describe things that are generally true. Or when we speak about facts, we use zero conditional. First conditional. The type first conditional refers to a possible condition and its probable result. So, first conditional is used to describe events which are possible in the present or future. Okay, let's see the structure. In if clause, we use simple present tense, and in main clause, we use future simple tense. For example, if you don't hurry, you will miss the train. Yes, of course, if you don't hurry, you will miss the train. If it rains today, you will get wet. Yes, of course, it's true. If it rains today, you will get wet. Second conditional. The type second conditional is used to refer to a hypothetical condition and its probable result. In type second conditional sentences, the if clause uses a simple past tense and the main clause uses a present conditional. Okay, you can see in the structure, you can see in if clause simple past tense and in main clause present conditional or present continuous conditional. It is would plus infinitive and would plus continuous tense. For example, if you went to bed earlier, you wouldn't be so tired. If it rained, you would get wet. So, second conditional is used to describe unlikely situations in the present or future. If I spoke Italian, I would be working in Italy. So, I don't know Italian language. That's why I don't work in Italy. One more example. If I knew the answer, I would tell you. I don't know the answer, so I can't tell you. One more example. If I were you, I would learn German. I'm not you, so I don't learn German. Next, third conditional. The type third conditional is used to refer to an unreal past condition and its probable past result. In type third conditional sentences, the if clause uses the past perfect and the main clause uses the perfect conditional. Okay, here you can see the structure. In if clause, you can see past perfect tense. And in main clause, you can see would plus have and the third form of the verb or present perfect tense. For example, if you had studied harder, you would have passed the exam. If it had rained, you would have gotten wet. Okay, you can see here that third conditional is used to describe situations that didn't happen in the past. Didn't happen in the past. For example, one more example. If he had seen them, he would have stopped them. So he didn't see them, so that's why he didn't stop them. If I had known her address, I would have written to her. So I don't know her address, or I didn't know her address, so that's why I didn't write to her. It third conditional is used to describe situations that didn't happen in the past. Mixed type conditional. The mixed type conditional is used to refer to an unreal past condition and its probable result in the present. In mixed type conditional sentences, the if clause uses the past perfect tense and the main clause uses the present conditional. For example, if we had looked at the map, we wouldn't be lost. Okay? We didn't look at the map, so we had lost. If you weren't afraid of spiders, you would have picked up and put it outside. Okay, so mixed type conditional refers, one more time, an unreal past condition and its probable result in the present. Okay, it was the quick review of all conditionals in English. Thank you for your attention. This video lesson is done by Farida Musaqadirovna, Isikul State University.